Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Volunteer State Community College in Gallatin, Tennessee, for the first of four games here in the 2025 Tennessee Baseball Coaches Association Showcase. Got one inning in yesterday's game one before the rains came down, and both games ended up getting canceled. We're going to try to get it done today, and pitching coach here at Vol State, Trevor Mucci, says it's not going to rain today. And I believe him. This is Tim Reese on the Vol State Sports Network, broadcasting the four games between the four teams that are here. We have Team Navy taking on not Team Army, but Team White. We have a Team Navy, Team White, Team Royal, and a Team Red from all four parts of the state of Tennessee: West, West Middle, East Middle, and East. Let's get you the starting lineups first for the visitors. Today's game, the Team Navy, coached by Dustin Smith at Clarksville Academy, Chris Parker at Houston County, Zach Curtis at Loretto, Rodney Parker at Dixon County. Leading off, the extra hitter, Jamarian Green, batting second, the third baseman, Jackson Kennedy. Right fielder Beckett Hazelhoon is batting third. The cleanup hitter, Blaine Jones, plays first base. Mason Borders at shortstop, batting fifth. Junior Mathis, another extra hitter. He's going to bat sixth. Center fielder Joseph Mosley bats seventh. Caleb Casey at second base, hitting eighth. Jaden Aaron behind the plate, batting ninth, and batting 10th is Jax Jones, playing left field. On the mound for the Navy squad, left-hander Lane Brown from Dixon County. He's a 6'1", 190-pound rising senior. And he will face the Team White, coached by Drew Patterson of Carnes, Brandon Roberts of Knox Central, Rob Stacy from Knoxville West, and Casey Taylor from the Sevier County Smoky Bears. Zane Smith leads off, playing center field. Andrew Riley, I'm going to go with, is in right field. Could be Riley, but it's got two L's in there and didn't get a chance to ask young Andrew. Matt Schroeffel at first base, batting third. Mark Sackerman is the cleanup hitter, playing third base. Parker Free behind the plate, bats fifth. Grayson Wright is at shortstop, batting sixth. Mason Dugan hitting seventh, playing second base. Amari Lethko is an extra hitter. He'll hit eighth. Elijah Miller, the DH, batting ninth. And on the mound, in left field is Kalen Chesney, batting 10th. And Camden Welch is on the mound for Team White. He is also a rising senior, but he's from Oak Ridge High School, 6 foot, 215-pound left-hander. So we might be trying to get started a little bit early. Our umpires have arrived. Parker Gunn and Trice Powers, who were here yesterday and got one inning of work before the rains came and the tarp was put onto the field. So you see just a little bit. We'll see the Navy team running some sprints down there in right field. Going to be a little bit wet down that way. That's where the tarp was dumped. And over in left field, the White team is loosening up with a few football patterns, looks like. Outfielders turning their hips and making catches going back to the wall. This is the first showcase that is broadcasted, as far as I know, on a medium that people who are not here can watch. And for those that are here, can go back and watch it and watch it and watch it. There's no fee, as you know, if you're joining me. 8 other State Sports Network on YouTube. And hopefully we will have no rain to contend with today. Jim McGuire's the head coach here at Vol State. Just completed his 4th year. As I said, Trevor Mucci is the pitching coach. He just finished his first year. Going to see if he's going to stick around long enough to put second year under his belt. Coach Pickle out. And we're ready to do the national anthem. Of course, we cannot carry that here on YouTube. Not sure if YouTube is unpatriotic, but we'll get kicked off the channel if we carry the national anthem. So we'll have to go to a commercial. But we do want to make a special note to thank the president of Vol State, Dr. Wendy Tostenson, for her support of hosting this showcase here. She's, I understand, on vacation, her and her husband Kyle, who are big-time sports fans here at Vol State. She is just completing her first year as the president of Vol State. 4 sports here: men's baseball, of course, softball, men's and women's basketball, but hoping to add a couple more sports in a year here at Vol State. So we will take a break and be back hopefully with the start of today's first game.
Take the step. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Take the step, the one you've always wanted to a better you and a brighter future. Choose a path to create, innovate, or educate. A path to your career. One that builds you as a person, or one where you build for the people of the future. Choose a path to save lives or check eyes, to study the human body, soul, and mind, to fight crime both in person or online, to code, market, or be an entertainment rock star. Take the step to your full potential, to everything you've dreamed of. Take the step here, there, and eventually everywhere. With the pros of the profession, the Grammy winners, the commercial producers, the engineers, the doctors. Life is full of steps, so why not make yours count? This is us. This is Vol State.
And there was the national anthem here at the Tim Garrett Baseball Complex on the campus of Volunteer State Community College in Gallatin, Tennessee. Navy squad from West Middle, Tennessee, taking on the East, Team White. Team Navy and Team Royal tried to play a game yesterday just a little bit before 4 o'clock Central Time and got in an inning. Each team got a chance to bat. The Royal team came out hot. Jacob Adamson singled, Drew Hostetler doubled, and then Ryan Russell lined a 2-bagger down the left field line, scoring Adamson and Hostetler. The inning ended after a walk, a hit by pitch, and a flyout, as there is a pitch count and a innings limitation, and we'll think it's a 25 pitch limit they'll try to adhere to for each pitcher. It is just a little bit before 9 a.m. Gallatin, of course, is located about 20 miles northeast of Nashville, Tennessee. A number of college coaches are here in attendance. 4 games today. Each team will get 2. The 11:30 game is Team Royal taking on Team White. 2 o'clock game will be Team Red taking on this Team Navy squad. And then the final game of the night scheduled for 4:30 p.m. Team Royal versus Team Red. As we got a couple of left-handers going at it here in game one. Camden Welch on the mound for Team White. Rising senior, 6 foot 215 pounds from Oak Ridge. First baseman out there that does not have a number. That's fun. Supposed to be number 28. The teams actually go, all the other teams have 25 players. I'm not sure if they have. They do. So I'm guessing there was not a shirt for 26, 27, and 28. That is Matt Schroeffel. Team White, they just apparently couldn't cut anybody. Schroeffel made it. He's number 28 from Bearden. Kalen Chesney in left field. Zane Smith in center. Andrew Riley in right. Mark Sackerman at third. Grayson Wright at short. Mason Dugan is at second. Matt Schroeffel at first base. And Parker Free behind the plate catching Camden Welch. And the first pitch misses the zone for ball one.
Number 2 from Northeast.
We are underway a little early at 8:58 Central Time. Swings and fouls the second pitch back. Game time temperature 75 degrees, brought to you by Accurate Mortgage. Marion Green, I think they call him Jay. Looks at a breaking pitch in there for a called strike. Supposed to be a little bit of wind coming in today. 2-2 is high. Well, but full count Ministries, full count. Full count Ministries lending Vol State some camera equipment. And a swing and a foul tip into the mitt is our first out here in the top of the first.
From Beach, number 16.
Jackson Kennedy from right down the road at Beach High School. Rising senior, 6 foot, 195 pounds. Breaking pitches up. On deck, Beckett Hazelhoon. And a delayed call there for a called strike on the inside corner. He delivers and fouled back. Couple of right-handed hitters to start off against the lefty, but Hazelhoon on deck is a left-handed swinger. Kennedy gets a piece of that one, fouls it back. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Welch unable to put Kennedy away. Got some radar guns going here. That one's lifted out to shallow right center field. Over is Andrew Riley, and he makes the catch. Route number 2. That'll bring up Beckett Hazelhoon. Hazelhoon, a Rossview Hawk from up in Clarksville, Tennessee. Playing right field today. In in the lineup yesterday and was the last batter to hit for Navy. Grounded out to second base. Takes a healthy cut there at a breaking pitch. Comes up empty. A little harder slider that time. Stays outside from Camden with a K. Welch, and if you're a pitcher, that's what you want Camden to start with. Pitch on the river for a called strike. Counts 1-2 as Welch trying to get through the Navy lineup in order here in the top of the first. Foul tip into the mitt, and there is another strikeout. He picks up 2 in the inning. Navy goes down 1-2-3. Take a break. Be back with the bottom of the first after this message. You're listening to the Vol State Sports Network.
Cybercrimes take place online, and companies need more well-trained workers to stop it.
Vol State is training me to help combat cybercrimes in the future.
We're training them for those type of jobs that are out there. Vol State CIT programs prepare students to earn industry standard certifications within the IT industry.
I choose Vol State because the future needs me now. My story could be your story.
A degree in criminal justice can help you find the exciting career that you've been looking for. As a member of law enforcement, as a crime scene investigator, a teacher in a classroom, a detective working on cases, a lawyer or judge, or nearly any job where you get to put the bad guys away. Learn more at volstate.edu.
Tim Reese back on the Vol State Sports Network. Another lefty out there on the mound, Lane Brown from Dixon County. 6'1", 190-pound left-hander. He'll face Zane Smith, Andrew Riley, and Matt Schroeffel, who were scheduled, the first 3 for Team White. Team White coaches Drew Patterson from Carnes, Brandon Roberts from Knox Central, Rob Stacy from Knoxville West, and Casey Taylor from Sevier County. Center fielder, number 7, Zane Smith stands in. He's got a hyphenated last name, but that did not make the lineup card. A little bit harder for me to find him on the lineup card because they didn't put numbers, but I did find him. There's a called strike. Zane Smith, a right-handed batter, facing the lefty, Lane Brown. Two-one pitch. Drilled over the shortstop's head into left center field. Smith rounding first base. He'll cruise into second base with a leadoff double. It's going to be wet in the outfield. Tarp was put on the infield before the big rains came, but this all natural surface here at the Tim Garrett Baseball Complex soaks it up fairly well. Now the right fielder, Andrew Riley, gets plunked with the first pitch that he sees. He'll head on down to first base.
Andrew Riley.
And Matt Schroeffel is at the plate. 2 on, nobody out. There's a called strike at the letters. On deck, Mark Sackerman, the third baseman. Swing and a miss.
From Bearden, Matt Schroeffel.
Bearden High School, he's a two-way player, infielder and a pitcher, 6'3", 205 pounds. That's the back. His chin away from that inside fastball. Ball and 2 strikes. To Schroeffel, it's a common spelling, Schroeffel. Lines one in the left field. That's going to get down. Let's see if they send the runner. They are. Here's the throw at the plate, and not in time. And an RBI single by Schroeffel. And the Framework Athletics first run of the game, scored by Zane Smith.
Number 24 from William Blunt, Mark Sackerman.
2 hits in the inning and a hit batter. It produced the first run for Team White. Now the third baseman cleanup hitter Mark Sackerman stands in. From William Blunt High School, 6'1", 185 pounds. He's a rising senior. Takes a hack at the hanging breaking pitch, fouls it back. Ball and a strike. Parker Free is on deck, and the pitch is high. Jaden Aaron, the catcher for the Navy squad. Jax Jones, he said, left fielder. Joseph Mosley in center. Beckett Hazelhoon in right. Jackson Kennedy, Mason Borders on the left side. Caleb Casey and Blaine Jones on the right side of the infield. Another elevated fastball. Yeah, it goes 3 balls and a strike to Sackerman. Called strike will bring us to a full count. Ministries full count with nobody out, 2 on, 1 in. All 4. We'll load the bases. First 4 have reached.
Number 9 from Oak Ridge, Parker Free.
Parker Free. Toyota of Gallatin scoreboard does not keep up with pitch count here, but we are trying to keep that. Parker Free, the bases loaded, takes a breaking pitch in there for a called strike. Free also from Oak Ridge. 5'9", 190-pound rising junior. Corners are in for the Navy squad. Breaking pitch parachutes in on the outside corner for a called strike. Lane Brown could use a strikeout or a ground ball to a middle infielder. Then he gets a ball in the dirt. Quickly on it is Jaden Aaron. The runner stays at third. That's Andrew, either Riley or Riley down at third base. Matt Schroeffel is at second. Mark Sackerman at first base. Parker Free at the plate, pops this one up on the right side. The infield fly rule is in effect as Caleb Casey will call off Blaine Jones.
20, yes, 5 to go.
There's the first out. Grayson Wright, the shortstop, stands in. He's also from Bearden High School, a two-way player. Rising senior, 6', 180 pounds, a right-handed hitter, batting with the bases loaded, now 1 out. Takes a healthy cut on an inside fastball, comes up empty. This right now is where it's helpful to have the lineup card with you. When you don't have a number on the back of a jersey. Help you out there. There you go. Right down Broadway for a called strike. Like maybe a changeup. Got The radar gun going on the Toyota of Gallatin scoreboard. Toyota of Gallatin located right across the entrance here to Vol State. Popped up on the right side. That'll get out of play. Into the stands just in front of the maintenance shed here, right next to the Bobby Hudson Pavilion. Athletic director here at Vol State. He's grilling for the boys here for the hospitality pass. 0-2 pitch. Foul ball off of his leg. Grayson Wright stays alive. Bobby Hudson been the athletic director here at Vol State since 2006. He's been employed since 1986, and before that he was a student before going on and getting his degree at Middle Tennessee State University. Count remains 0-2. It still remains 0-2.
That was pitch 25, coach.
As Grayson Wright is building up the pitch count for Lane Brown. They'll let him finish this batter, but this will be the last batter of the inning. So the runners, regardless of what happens, they'll be running. 0-2. Tapper foul. The Bearden High School product hanging tough against Lane Brown from the Dixon County Cougars. 0-2 pitch. Sails outside. It says Dixon on here. I'm assuming that's Dixon County. I don't know that there's a Dixon High School, honestly. 1-2 pitch. That's out or up. Parker Gunn, a home plate umpire. Trice Powers out on the bases. They'll be with us all day long. Another foul ball. And Lane Brown, not sure if he was scheduled for more than one inning or not, but he's working hard here in the bottom of the first. Navy did not score in their half of the initial inning. White so far with one. And that is popped up. In comes center fielder Joseph Mosley, loses his lid, makes the catch. And that will end the inning with 2 outs and 3 runners left aboard. So good job by Lane Brown. That another run probably would not have scored there on the shallow fly ball. So he allows 1 run. Mason Dugan will have to wait till next inning to get an at-bat. 1-0. After 1, we're scheduled for 7 or a time limit. I believe a 2-hour time limit. We'll take a break and be right back.
Hey, Jake, that personal price you gave me was a home run. I can't wait to give you some free baseball lessons.
Man, I'm really excited about this myself. But you do realize the thing with Toyota of Gallatin is everybody gets the personal price. It's what makes us special.
Wait, what? Everybody gets it?
Everybody gets it.
Let's play ball.
Okay.
Jake, you ready?
Let's do this, Coach. Hey, Coach, this is pretty easy.
We'll see about that.
Longer commercial than we had time for right there. We'll get to it at some point. Jim McGuire in his Facebook movie debut right there, as Blaine Jones will stand in and take a pitch inside for ball 1 from Camden Welch. Swinging a foul straight back. Jones from Donaldson Christian, DCA. He's a rising senior, 6'5", 210 pounds. playing first base, has to back away from that breaking pitch inside. Welch, a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the first, couple of strikeouts. Pours a fastball in there for strike two. Thanks for joining us on the Vol State Sports Network. First broadcast of TBCA Showcase. Strike three on the corner at the knees. A backward K in the books. 3 out of the 4 batters that Welch has faced is tired on strikes. Mason Borders, left-handed hitting shortstop. Now in. Lefty on lefty matchup. He takes a called strike. A Lipscomb Academy Mustang, rising junior, 6 foot, 180 pounds. Taps one to the left side to play for Sacrament, and it will roll foul. So it'll be an easy play for the third bagger. Gal moves to 0-2. Might not see the sun all day. I think we'll see some wind, though. I think it's forecasted for up to 15 miles an hour today here in Gallatin, Tennessee. On deck, Junior Mathis, EH. Breaking pitch slides just a little off the plate for ball one. Maybe squaddling for their first base runner as Welch tried to step on one there and spikes a fastball. Not sure that either coach is going to make switches defensively. If they do, there's a really good chance we're not, unless they tell us up here in the press box, we're not going to know. There is strike three called.
That was pitch number 25, coaches. That was pitch 25.
That is 2 batters faced, 2 strikeouts. I'm not sure.
My bad.
Breaking pitch in there for a called strike to Junior Mathis. Fastball up. Mathis from Battle Creek High School. 5'10", 180 pounds. He's a rising junior, a 2027 grad. Left-handed hitting extra hitter. I've got scoreboard has 2-1. I've had 2-2. I'm going to go with my man David. Yanked outside. It is 3-2. Okay. Full count. Ministries full count. Welch trying to retire the side in order again. Breaking pitch, and he's going to get it done. A swing and a miss as Camden Welch has the Navy squad off balance. He struck out 5 out of 6 batters in the first 2 innings. And I would assume that will end his outing of a new white pitcher when we return. But that'll be after the white squad gets an opportunity. Take a quick break. Be right back.
The demand for mechatronics professionals is on the rise. Students get to earn a wage and college credit simultaneously via our work-based learning program. This hands-on experience gives them a competitive edge in the job market. Industries like automotive, aerospace, electronics, healthcare, and even mining rely heavily on these systems. These positions offer competitive salaries and a chance to contribute to the cutting-edge technologies that are shaping the world around us. Join us in pioneering the future of manufacturing through the power of mechatronics. Visit fallstate.edu to start blazing your pathway now. Classes are available now at the Gallatin and Cookeville campuses. Every day, all around the nation, people find themselves in need of a hero. Fire and emergency medical responders are those heroes we need. They make the difference between life and death. If you desire to make a difference in your community, Ball State is leading the way in training everyday heroes. We offer EMS, paramedic, and fire science programs. Spring 2024 enrollment is now open. Visit ballstate.edu to learn more.
New pitcher on for the Navy squad, Dylan Thompson, number 13, a right-hander, 6'4", 170 pounds, from Loretto High School. Head coach Zach Curtis from Loretto is here today. He's one of the 4 coaches for the Navy squad, along with Dustin Smith of Clarksville Academy, Chris Parker of Houston County, and Rodney Parker of Dixon County. Mason Dugan, Amari Lethko, and Elijah Miller due up to face Dylan Thompson. First pitch swinging and wrapping a single into left field is Mason Dugan. Rounds first base and drops the anchor, just like he dropped the head right on that pitch. Third hit of the game for the White squad. That'll bring up Amari Lethko. He's the extra hitter. Takes a fastball in there for a called strike. Operating without my assistant here this morning. My lovely wife, Susan, has another appointment early. Pitch gets away from Jaden Aaron. Wild pitch will move Dugan down to second base. Got 1 ball, 1 strike to Lethko. Amari bats right-handed, fouls one back. He's from Halls High School. That's over near Knoxville. A rising junior, 6 foot, 190 pounds. Get behind the plate. He's also a pitcher. He is an extra hitter here in this game. Takes a really long look at that slider that misses down low. With a runner in scoring position out at second base. That's Mason Dugan, who's singled on the first pitch he saw from Dylan Thompson. Fake throw back to second base. Dugan treated it as though it was real, as you should as a base runner. Lifted out to center field. Joseph Mosley over into right center, tagging on the play. The throw comes in. It is not in time. So a productive out for Lethko.
Now banking Seymour, number 5.
So Elijah Miller stands in. He's from Seymour, rising senior, 5'11", 155-pound outfielder, hitting in the DH role. Both teams batting 10 in the lineup. It's a showcase. He lifts one high down the left field line. Jax Jones now back, and he's not going to be able to make the catch. It falls. Getting in safely at second base is Miller. He reaches on a 2-base error. Got a pole in my way. I'm not really sure if he slipped going for that ball, but it looked like he may have overrun it. Another run in for Team White. Right now an unearned run, which may become earned depending on what additional batters due. This is Kalen Chesney, the left fielder. First pitch he sees is up. Chesney from Knox Central, rising junior, 5'9", 155-pound outfielder, playing left field today. 1-0 pitch, way high and away. Another pitch that misses, 3 balls and no strikes. Yeah. 3-0 pitch to the left-handed hitting outfielder. He takes a called strike. We are broadcasting on Vol State Sports Network on YouTube. Just go on to YouTube, search Vol State Sports. Another called strike. Actually, I think on that channel, Vol State is all one word. V as in Victor, O-L-S-T-A-T-E, and sports will get it. Full count Ministries, full count, swing and a miss. Throw down to third, attempting to steal, and making it is Miller. So stolen base, but a strikeout. There's 2 outs. First strikeout for Dylan Thompson. Now the leadoff batter, Zane Smith, at the plate. Pops up to the right side. That'll get out of play. Been a while since I've scored a game that has 10 batters and already throwing me off. That happens in the fall league for JUCO baseball. Now 2-1 count to the leadoff batter, Zane Smith. He doubled the lead off the ball game for the white squad. Thompson, as that one is right up the middle, that's going to score a run. Down to first base goes Smith, who's 2 for 2. Two out knock for Smith from Farragut. An Admiral. Andrew really was hit by a pitch. Swings at the first pitch, fouls it back. Really? Second hit of the inning for the white squad. Runner takes off. Pitch is low and inside, and he'll get in there standing. Stolen base for Smith. Pat Swallows is showing up here in the press box. He's a VIP. Sitting in Dr. Wendy Tostenson's seat, the president here at Vol State. She comes up into the press box. That's her spot right there.
21.
Fastball up and away. Really, I believe that was the first pitch that he saw. He got plunked with. Lane Brown drilled him, but I'm sure he didn't do it on purpose. 3-1. Lifted, foul, out of play. It's not out of play. I tell you, I don't know. That wind must be coming from that way because it's holding that wind. It's holding that ball up. I thought the ball that went out to Jax Jones was going to get farther away from him, but it ended up blowing back into fair territory. We'll have a full count. Ministries full count. Ball 4. Puts runners at first and second. Second time that really has reached.
Mark Seckerman.
Matt Schroeffel is at the plate. He singled to left. Number 3 hole hitter. The man without a number. He takes a hack. Deep is Jax Jones, has his back turned, and that ball's going to leave the yard. Matt Schroeffel has just hit a 3-run home run. Cleared the bases. He's 2 for 2, 4 RBIs. Have you a day, young man. Probably what he was dreaming about last night.
And that was pitch 25.
From Bearden High School. That will end the inning as pitch number 25 came in from young Dylan Thompson. We will roll it over. 5 in the inning for the White squad. They lead 6-0. We'll be right back.
Man, thanks to that ball and personal price you gave me, I was able to scoop me up some new kicks.
Really? I like those. You look like you're ready for a marathon now.
You know, on second thought, we're always looking for some fresh talent. Have you thought about going back and playing?
Really? Man, have I ever. Wow.
Go to the goal. There you go, buddy. Jake.
You for real, Coach?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing about the personal price, Coach. Everybody at Toyota Gallatin gets it. That's what makes us so special.
Well, on second thought, I think we're all booked up.
Come on, Coach. For real? Give me a shot.
We'll pass.
Oh, come on. Wow.
New pitcher on the mound for Team White from Science Hill, Cole Resu, R-E, and it's got a capital S-U-E. Did not get a pronunciation guide, and this is a show and go kind of a showcase, so didn't have time to get down and go through the entire roster with the coaches or the players. 6'4", 195-pound right-hander, a rising senior at Science Hill, as he will replace Camden Welch. 6 up, 6 down, 5 strikeouts. Joseph Mosley, Caleb Casey, and Jaden Aaron due to face Resu or Risu. I like Risu better, actually. First pitch to Mosley is outside of the zone for ball 1. Mosley from right here in Sumner County, and he gets hit by the second pitch, and our home plate umpire took a little piece of that one too. I don't think the ump's going to go down to first, though. That's going to be Mosley. First base runner for Team Navy. Parker Gunn probably thinking right now, they're not paying me enough for this. Caleb Casey from White House Heritage stands in. Rising senior, 6 foot, 165 pound. Two-way player. He'll play second base, shortstop, get on the mound. Got a little bit of a sidearm delivery. Actually, he and Barrett Brown of Team Navy have played for me in a full count fall league. It's a local high school fall wood bat league. And Two of the better players in that league, Barrett Brown and Caleb Casey. Casey bats, swings at the first pitch he sees, fouls it back. Soft-spoken young man. Very, very good athlete. Runner bluffs and then starts going, and the pitch sails past the catcher, Parker Free, to the backstop, and that'll be a stolen base by Mosley. A 1-ball, 1-strike count. I think. Not sure if Parker Free saw Mosley with the original bluff, then took his eye off the baseball briefly, but it looked like the pitch had a little bit of slide action to it. 1-ball, 1-strike with a runner at second, nobody out. It's drilled down the third base line. It's going to get by the diving Sackerman. Rounding third and heading for home is Mosley. Caleb Casey with an RBI single to get Navy on the board.
Number 20, Laredo, Jaden Aaron.
Jaden Aaron, the catcher, stands in. First hit of the ball game for the Navy squad. First run. Aaron takes a strike. He's from Loretto, 6'2", 195-pound rising senior. On deck, Jax Jones, the 10th batter in the lineup. Righty versus righty as Casey looks like he's taken off, and he is. That is a hit and run into right field. Casey hesitates at second, and he is in at third. Perfectly executed hit and run by Jaden Aaron and Caleb Casey.
Number 4.
Back-to-back hits for the Navy squad. That'll bring up left-handed hitting left fielder Jax Jones. Still nobody out. Jones in the lineup in yesterday's game. Did not get an at-bat. There's a chopper to second. Run comes in, and they get the out at the bag. Jones reaches on the fielder's choice. That's one out, one out.
Jamarian Green.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jamarian Green, or Jay Green, stands in for his second at-bat. Runner started to go. There's that slider that misses outside. Mosley and Casey have scored here for Team Navy. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. One, squaring around a bunt, but fouling it to the Team White dugout for strike two. Green from Northeast High School. He's a rising senior, 5'8", 185 pounds. Gets behind the plate. Also plays shortstop and extra hitter in this ball game. Would assume he'll get into a position when they play later on today. 1-2 pitch. That's a lot of movement on that pitch. I'm not sure what that was. Maybe a changeup. Radar guns showed 77 miles an hour up there on the Toyota of Gallatin scoreboard, but it had a lot of movement back into the hands of Green, and he did a good job just to get a little bit of aluminum on that one. 1-2 pitch coming. And that's going to plunk Green. Going to put runners at first and second. Pitch count going up for Cole Rissu. Now facing his 5th batter, Jackson Kennedy, who flew out to right field in the first inning.
From Beach, Jackson Kennedy.
Second hit batter of the inning, Joseph Mosley led off the inning. Second pitch he saw drew some flesh. Kennedy takes a called strike right down the can. Hit by pitch, Caleb Casey after Mosley stole second. Casey hit one down the third base line as there's a slider that looked pretty good right there, but called ball. Back-to-back hits by Casey and Jaden Aaron as the inside move by Resu does not result. Started to go and then had to back away from an inside fastball was Kennedy. Jax Jones grounded into a fielder's choice. He's now at second base. Green is at first. 2 on the board here for Team Navy out of West Middle Tennessee. The 2-1 yanked. That will get to the backstop. Both runners will move up. Now 2 runners in scoring position for Kennedy. Jackson Kennedy from Beach High School here in Sumner County. Called strike will bring us to a full count. Ministries full count. I would assume that Cole Resu is getting close to his 25 pitch limit. At 19, Brother David says. He might have one more at bat. Yeah, it's going to be a strike 3 called on the outside corner. Kennedy now 0 for 2. And 2 outs. First strikeout by Resu. Hasselhoon was a strikeout victim to end the first for Camden Welch. He struck out 5 out of the 6 batters he faced. There's a called strike that winks at the outside corner. They call the area between the edge of the plate and the batter's box line. Umpires call that the river. A lot of times pitchers will get that call. Throw down to second base. That's going to go into center field. Run's going to score. Throw goes into third base. An ill-advised throw. And the third run of the inning. Hasselhoon says you just took a RBI away from me. One pitch misses low and away. Hasselhoon, two-way player from Rossview High School. 2-1. That misses up. If I'm Hasselhoon, I'm swinging at about anything close right here. Last thing you need to be looking for in a showcase is a walk. Take a hack. There's a batter on deck, but I don't believe they're going to get to him. It's a good swing there. It's probably was ball 4, but go ahead and swing the stick. Coaches are not here to see you walk. Full count Ministries, full count. 2 outs and a runner at third. Hazelhoon. Swings and misses. Good pitch there by Rasu to get out of the innings. He strikes out the final two batters. Faces 7 in the inning. 3 runs come in on 2 hits. There was 1 error in the inning and 1 runner left on base. Take a quick break. Be right back on the Vol State Sports Network.
The Volunteer State has always been home to pioneers. Dreamers and hard workers blaze their paths here. From the TVA to Mountain Dew to touchscreen monitors to the Grand Ole Opry, Tennessee has been home to innovators, creators, and entertainers. From humble beginnings to changing the world, Tennesseans have pushed the boundaries of what is possible. We pioneer healthcare, infrastructure, engineering, and product development. At Volunteer State College, we've developed our degree certifications to carry the torch of Tennessee's success with flexible options to help you blaze your pathway. We are searching for pioneer-minded students who are on their own journey of growth. Learn how these pathways are shaping the future of Tennessee. Like those that have come before, blaze your pathway. Your career awaits. Vol State.
Navy trots a third pitcher out there. Kason Springer, lefty two-way player, 6'1", 190 pounds, from Loretto High School. Loretto with a couple of players here on the squad. Actually, they have 3. Kason Springer, Dylan Thompson, who just finished an inning. Ended up giving up 5 runs. 4 of those were earned. Mark Sackerman, Parker Free, Grayson Wright to face Kason Springer. First pitch misses away. For ball 1, Sackerman walked in the first inning. Swings just a hair late, fouls that one off to the right side. Sackerman playing third base for Team White. Looking at a 2-1 pitch. Takes a healthy cut at a high fastball. Can't get upstairs high enough to get to that one. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Changeup misses down. Full count. Ministries full count. You don't want to swing in at anything that's on the dirt or above your head, of course, but you want to be aggressive, and Springer just took advantage of aggressiveness there and gets the swinging strikeout.
Number 9 from Oak Ridge, Parker Free.
Parker Free popped out to the second baseman his first time up. Steps in with 1 out and nobody on. Takes a slow breaking pitch on the inside corner for a called strike. Free from Oak Ridge. Swings and misses a breaking pitch. Springer getting ahead. Second lefty for Team Navy today. Another breaking pitch lands low. Lane Brown got the start. Left-handed pitcher. Dylan Thompson, a righty, came next. Fastball on the outside corner at the knees. Rings up Parker Free. Back-to-back case for Springer. And now Grayson Wright, the shortstop, stands in.
Now batting, Grayson Wright.
Takes a pitch just off the plate. Wright flew out to center field to end the first inning as the inning was rolled over. Springer trying to get the first 1-2-3 inning for Team Navy. Oops. Somehow or another, I ended that inning. See if we can get back to it. 2 balls and a strike. Popped up. Actually, well hit to center field. Back goes Mosley. He's not going to get that one. Wright's got an extra base hit. That's a double. Wynn got a hold of that one, and what I thought was going to be a routine fly ball to center field ends up getting over the head of Joseph Mosley. And the possible 1-2-3 inning does not come to fruition for Team Navy. Dugan had a single. The first pitch he saw in the second inning ended up coming in to score on an error by the left fielder. Takes a fastball outside for ball 1. Dugan from Knoxville West High School, 5'11", 185-pound infielder, playing second base today. Fouls that one out of play. A showcase like this, I don't know who gets those baseballs. When Vol State's playing here, a bunch of pitchers start coming out of the third base dugout to go find those pearls. They're about $9 a piece. So there we go. I see somebody coming out of the Team White dugout to go Easter egg hunting. The plant operations folks have done a great job here getting ready for this showcase. There's a lot of cleanup that has happened here. Appreciate Dr. T, the president at Vol State, and her commitment to sprucing up Tim Garrett Baseball Complex to host this 2025 showcase for the first time. Dugan fouls one right back into your living room.
That was pitch 20.
The Full Count Ministries full count to Mason Dugan. Zane Smith and Matt Schrofel are 2 for 2. Dugan trying to accomplish that feat here. Full count pitch misses away. And down to first base goes Dugan on base for the second time.
From Hall, Amari Lethgo.
Amari Lethgo flew out to center field in his first at-bat. Stands in with 2 out and 2 on. Kason Springer struck out the first 2 batters he faced. Going to get the call there on a pitch that whispers at the outside corner. Got a lot of movement on that pitch. Moves away from that right-handed hitter. Lethgo with a wide open stance. Lets the changeup go down. All natural surface here at Volunteer State, Pioneer Field. So that is actual dirt there at home plate, and as well as in the infield. Runner from second takes off. Ball's smashed to center field, but Mosley will be able to make the catch for the final out. Now the inning can end. A couple of flyouts to center for Lethgo. No runs. 1 hit, no errors, 2 runners left on for Team White. 6-3 is the score in this modified ball game. Halfway done, and game 1. We'll be right back.
Take the step. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Take the step, the one you've always wanted to a better you and a brighter future. Choose a path to create, innovate, or educate. A path to your career. One that builds you as a person, or one where you build for the people of the future. Choose a path to save lives or check eyes, to study the human body, soul, and mind, to fight crime both in person or online, to code the market, or be an entertainment rock star. Take the step to your full potential, to everything you've dreamed of. Take the step here, there, and eventually everywhere. With the pros of the profession, the Grammy winners, the commercial producers, the engineers, the doctors. Life is full of steps, so why not make yours count? This is us. This is Ball State.
Top of the fourth we go. New pitcher for Team White, Amari Lethgo on the mound from Halls. He's DH here in the ball game, an extra hitter. So he is on the mound for the fourth, third pitcher on for Team White. Cole Rasu, an inning. Did get 3 outs, including a couple strikeouts. Blaine Jones, Mason Borders, Junior Mathis to face Lethgo. And a 2 tire Blaine Jones for out number 1. Nice play down there by Mark Sackerman.
Number 9, from Lipton Academy, Mason Borders.
Mason Borders, strikeout victim in the second. Camden Welch struck out the side in his second inning of work. First pitch swinging, fouls that one into the parking lot over toward the Pickle Fieldhouse. Fastball sails high at 86 miles an hour. Says the radar gun on the Toyota Gallatin scoreboard. Fastball again into the parking lot. If you park over there, you're asking to get a trip to a window replacement. Center, 2-2 pitch sails way outside. And a full count Ministries full count. Borders up there swinging at strikes. See if we come back with a fastball here. And Lethgo does, and Borders fouls it back. Junior Mathis, the on-deck batter, retrieves the foul ball. Lethgo, big breath and delivers. Misses outside, gets through the glove of Parker Free. Down to first base goes Borders with a 1-out walk.
Number 21, from Battle Creek, Junior Mathis.
Junior Mathis, an extra hitter. Strikeout victim in the second to end the inning. Chopper to the right side to try to go 4-6-3, but Mathis beats that one out. Reaches on the fielder's choice. I thought he might have chopped that one off his foot, but Dugan over to Grayson Wright for out number 2. Joseph Mosley hit by a pitch, scored the first run of the day for the Navy squad. Nice sharp breaking pitch there. In there for a called strike. Mosley hit by a pitch, stole second, and then Caleb Casey drove him in. Casey stands on deck. Inning started with a ground out to the backhand of Mark Sackerman, who threw out Blaine Jones. Then a full count walk to Mason Borders. First pitch swinging Junior Mathis grounds into a fielder's choice. Joseph Mosley with a 1-1 pitch, swings and misses. Ball slipped out of the glove of Parker Free, but not far enough for Mathis to move up. Ball and a strike. And a breaking pitch freezes Mosley. And a backward K in the books ends the fourth. First strikeout for Lethgo. No runs, no hits, no errors. One runner was left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. You're listening to the Vol State Sports Network.
all working in the cloud. But what really is the cloud? If you start pulling back the clouds themselves, you find out it's an infrastructure. Computer science is really computer engineering. Right now, Middle Tennessee is quickly becoming a growing tech hub with several IT companies that are looking for skilled workers. If you're pursuing the CIT program at Ball State, you're preparing yourself to fill those positions.
Have you ever wondered what happens when you click Buy It Now? A whole series of transactions take place, from the manufacturer to your front door.
That is logistics and supply chain management.
At Vol State, we offer end-to-end supply chain courses.
Going into the future, our students need to understand these processes. A lot of business is dependent upon getting a product on time. Students here at Vol State are able to leave here with that knowledge.
Because the supply chain
is counting on me.
New pitcher on the mound for the Navy squad. They're going left, right, left, right. Micah Pitts from Dixon County, rising junior, 6'3", 195-pound right-hander. Fourth pitcher on for Team Navy. Casey Springer went the full inning, gave up 1 hit, no runs. Walked a batter, struck out 2. Faced 5. He will face 9, 10, and 1 in the white lineup. Elijah Miller, Kalen Chesney, and Zane Smith are scheduled to face Micah Pitts. Right-hander delivers, and Elijah Miller deposits a base hit out in center field. 1 pitch, 1 hit. Not hit hard, just hit in the correct spot. Kalen Chesney stands in, a strikeout victim in the second inning. Fastball sails outside. A little harder fastball, sails a little farther outside. Chesney from Knox Central High School. Knox Central and Knox West. Throw over to first. Runners back in time. I'm not from Knoxville. I'm from right here in Sumner County. I did send 3 kids to school over there at the big school. Runner goes, pitches down, throw not in time, stolen base for Elijah Miller. So spent a decent amount of time over. But they didn't hang out at the high schools. 3-0 pitch, swing and a miss. Smart move by Chesney. Again, you're not looking to walk if you can help it. Swing the stick. 3-1 pitch. Out to center field. Mosley makes the catch, and the throw to third will keep Miller at second base.
Number 11 from Lakeway,
And
Allen Crow.
we have a pinch hitter for Zane Smith. Kanan Crow will get an at-bat. Right-handed hitter, he takes a swing and misses appears to be the changeup from Micah Pitts. Runner from second goes. Pitch is a ball and another stolen base. Miller on the run after his leadoff single. Now at third with less than 2 outs, swing and a miss. Pitts looking for the strikeout. Nice block by Jaden Aaron behind the plate as that breaking pitch got down into the dirt. Miller had thoughts of coming home on that. Saw the ball clank off of home plate umpire Parker Gunn after it got through the wickets. Another off-speed pitch misses outside. We'll have a Full Count Ministries full count. Go to fullcountministries.com. See all the ministries doing for baseball players, not only here in Middle Tennessee, but down in Alabama and Nicaragua. Full count, first pitch foul ball off the bat of Kanan Crow, hitting for Zane Smith, who finishes 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored, a double and a single. Young man from Farragut High School. Kanan Crow from Lakeway takes the walk. Walk for Pitts, and that puts runners at the corners. Andrew Riley, who's been hit by a pitch and walked, stands in. See if Crow is a base stealer. Does not take off there. And that ball sails to the backstop. Throw to the plate is not in time as the wild pitch will score Miller. And down to second base goes Crow. And the white squad leads 7-3. Swing and a miss. Matt Schrofel's on deck. He's had a pretty good morning. Single drove in a run in the first and a 3-run home run in the second. 2-1 pitch. Sails wide. Dobbins Bennett's where Riley is from. Ball 4. 3 unofficial at-bats for Andrew Riley. On-base average is 1,000. Second straight walk by Micah Pitts. Schrofel stands in. Looking to be the Toyota of Gallatin player of the game. All-State Games. That's who sponsors the player of the game. They don't have officially a player of the game, and now Schrofel's going to he's going to wear one on that unnumbered uniform, and now the bases are loaded. Leadoff single by Elijah Miller, a fly out, and then a walk, and a hit batter. Loaded the bases with 1 out. 1 run has already scored. Micah Pitts will face Mark Sackerman. Sackerman walked in the first and struck out leading off the third. Stands in. Looks at ball 1 outside. Swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss. On deck, Parker Freeze may not get an at-bat. They are playing modified rules here, 25 pitches during the showcase. Colleges do this in the fall as well. JUCO Classics played over at MTSU for the last couple falls. Ball's hit high in the infield on the left side. Jackson Kennedy, the third baseman, will back into fair territory. Who's going to make the catch?
That was pitch number 25.
Or out number 2.
That was 25.
They'll see if they can get one more batter in here. Parker Free over 2 will come to the plate. Since Micah Pitts is already warmed up and ready to go, he's at the 25 pitch limit, but that's not a hard count there to stop play as he misses with the first pitch. Free is the catcher from Oak Ridge High School. The 1-0. Something off speed, maybe a changeup that stayed inside, had some movement on that. Free a pop out and a strikeout. Swings at an inside pitch. Might have been off the plate. 2-1 is the count. Canyon Crows at third as that ball is lifted out to right field. Beckett Hazelhoon makes the catch. We're out number 3. And Pitts goes over the 25 pitch limit, but does pitch around the bases loaded. Does give up 1 run on 1 hit. Strands the runner, or strands 3 runners. We will go to the top of the 5th inning. We're scheduled for 7 innings here in game 1 of 4. You're listening to the Vol State Sports Network.
Cybercrimes take place online, and companies need more well-trained workers to stop it.
Vol State is training me to help combat cybercrimes in the future.
We're training them for those type of jobs that are out there. Vol State CIT programs prepare students to earn industry standard certifications within the IT industry.
I choose Vol State because the future needs me now. My story could be your story.
A degree in criminal justice can help you find the exciting career that you've been looking for. As a member of law enforcement, as a crime scene investigator, a teacher in a classroom, a detective working on cases, a lawyer or judge, or nearly any job where you get to put the bad guys away. Learn more at volstate.edu.
Another new pitcher out there for Team White, Gavin French, the new right-hander from Heritage High School, rising junior, 6'2", 180 pounds. Takes over for Amari Lethko, who goes an inning, gives no hits and no runs. Walks a batter, strikes out a batter, faces 4. French will face 8, 9, and 10 in the Navy lineup. Caleb Casey, Jaden Aaron, Jax Jones, who are scheduled. Camden Welch went the first 2 innings. Struck out 5 of 6 batters
Number 6 from my house
that he faced.
Caleb Casey.
Welch from Oak Ridge High School. Caleb Casey's got an RBI single from White House Heritage. So we have a Heritage pitching to a White House Heritage. Just got a text from my lovely assistant. Is that chopped over the mound? A nice play. And a throw over to first by Gavin French to retire Caleb Casey for out number 1.
From Laredo, Jaden Aaron.
Jaden Aaron, the catcher, stands in. He also singled on a nice hit and run Casey was at first base. He was taken off on the pitch, and Jaden Aaron grounded one right through the right side. French slings a breaking pitch that sails wide. Got a little pace to it at 89. So says the Stalker radar gun. It's right in front of me. Chopper to the left side. Charging, gloving in foul territory is Mark Sackerman. John Decker here taking some pictures with the big long lens. Does an excellent job. Chase Denton also here covering the 2025 TBCA showcase. Sharp break on that slider. A little bit of a late break. Fastball swung on and missed. The Full Count Ministries full count to Jaden Aaron. Might have been ball 4, but he's up there hacking away, and full count first pitch foul ball. Aaron, one of the 3 Loretto High School players with his coach, Zach Curtis, as he waves and misses. Strike 3. Good job by Gavin French to come back.
Number 4 from Columbia
After
Academy,
falling
Jack
behind,
Jones.
he's retired the first 2 batters here in the top of the 5th inning. Picks up his first strikeout. Jax Jones stands in. Fastball is away. Jones grounded into a fielder's choice, later scored on an errant attempted pickoff by the catcher Parker Free. He was trying to back pick down to second base to get Jamarian Green. Throw one into center field. Ground ball right up the middle. Gloved by Grayson Wright, and he throws over to Schroeffel. That will retire Jones. A 1-2-3 inning for Gavin French. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. 7-3 in the showcase for Team White.
Hey, Jake, that personal price you gave me was a home run. I can't wait to give you some free baseball lessons.
Man, I'm really excited about this myself. But you do realize the thing with Toyota of Gallatin is everybody gets the personal price. It's what makes us special.
Wait, what? Everybody gets it?
Everybody gets it.
Let's play ball.
Okay.
Jake, you ready?
Let's do this, Coach. Hey, Coach, this is pretty easy.
We'll see about that.
Oh, I think I pulled something.
Yeah, better luck next time, old man.
I think I'm done, Coach. Call 911.
Pitcher number 6 from Lighthouse Heritage, Caleb Casey.
Caleb Casey comes out of second base and gets onto the mound for Team Navy. The second baseman is Cooper Nebben. Was on the mound yesterday. And the new shortstop is Barrett Brown. Catcher and middle infielder from White House High School. New third baseman, Silas Porter from Page. New first baseman, Jake Soporowski from White House. Got a new catcher, Jamarian Green, behind the plate. Not going to be able to. Mosley still out in center field. Jax Jones still in left, so it looks like maybe we still have the same outfield. Nope, number 7, Keaton Ugla, the new right fielder. Trying to get all of it written down here. I think this is Grayson Wright at the plate. See his number as Casey delivers a strike in there.
Now batting, Grayson Wright.
Grayson Wright, one of the no-numbered players for Team White. He's 1 for 2, doubled in his last at-bat. Casey drilling that outside corner, gets ahead in the count. The 0-2, it's a breaking pitch, just a hair off the plate.
Grayson Wright is from Bearden.
Casey, the 5th pitcher on for Team Navy, has a 1-2. Lifted out to right field, Keaton Ugla backs up and makes the catch for out number 1. Mason Dugan, the second baseman, now at the plate for Team White. Mason Dugan from West High School. Team White. Breaking pitch misses outside.
West, Mason Dugan.
And now 2-0 count to Dugan. He singled in the second, walked in the third. Takes a called strike on the 2-0. Swing and a miss on a breaking pitch. So the 2 Team Reese in the full count Fall League players on the field at the same time. Caleb Casey on the mound and Barrett Brown, the son of Brian Brown, at shortstop. Breaking pitch lands outside at a full count. Ministries, full count. Dugan grounds 1-2. Brown, he gloves, and the strong throw over to first base. Gets Dugan by several steps.
Number 10 from Hall.
2 up, 2 down. Amari Lethko is at the plate. He's flown out to the center fielder twice. Bunch of rain last night here at Pioneer Field at the Tim Garrett Baseball Complex. It's Casey pouring in first pitch strike to Amari Lethko. Has been at EH, also on the mound. 0-1. It's in there, in and out of the glove. Our new catcher, Jamarian Green. Casey misses down low with the 0-2 pitch. On deck, Elijah Miller, sporting the extremely dirty front of his white uniform. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to the left side. Charging Silas Porter. The throw over to first to Jake Soborowski, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Caleb Casey and Team Navy. That's the first time that's happened in 5 innings. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We'll be right back on the Ball State Sports Network at the 2025 TBCA Showcase.
The Volunteer State has always been home to pioneers. Dreamers and hard workers blaze their paths here. From the TVA to Mountain Dew to touchscreen monitors to the Grand Ole Opry, Tennessee has been home to innovators, creators, and entertainers. From humble beginnings to changing the world, Tennesseans have pushed the boundaries of what is possible. We pioneer healthcare, infrastructure, engineering, and product development. At Volunteer State College, we've developed our degree certifications to carry the torch of Tennessee's success with flexible options to help you blaze your pathway. We are searching for pioneer-minded students who are on their own journey of growth. Learn how these pathways are shaping the future of Tennessee. Like those that have come before, blaze your pathway. Your career awaits. Vol State.
Clarksville, Cooper.
Top of the 6th. Navy squad will send pinch hitter to the plate. This is Cooper Nebben. First pitch swinging. Nebben fouls that one back for strike one, and the assistant has arrived. Susan Reese, my lovely assistant. Make sure we don't hit any cords that knock cameras around. We're in a tight spot here. There's a called strike. Assume there's going to be a number of new batters. We had 5 or 6 new fielders in that last half inning. Little check swing foul ball. Cooper Nebben from Clarksville High School. He's a Wildcat. Fouls another one off. Clarksville Wildcats fell to the Farragut Admirals in the state championship. First ball of the at-bat. Down in the dirt by Gavin French, out for his second inning for Team White. Cooper Nebben, 6'2", 160-pound. Rising senior, takes ball 2. On deck is Silas Porter, who came in at third base. 2-2 pitch. It's going to catch apparently outside of the river for ball 3. Full count Ministries, full count. And a hit by pitch. Not ruled that by our home plate umpire that I could see. He does not raise his hands up, but it sounded like it clipped Nebben to me. So in my book, which is not official, and I don't think official book is actually being kept, I'm going to put it down as a hit by pitch. He earned it. Silas Porter steps in. New third baseman for Jackson Kennedy. He swings and drills one out to left center field. Back goes the center fielder. I'm not sure if that's Zane Smith. He can't get to it. Cruising into second base with a double is Silas Porter. Did not look to see if, I think that is still Zane Smith out there in center field. So Keaton Ugla will get his first AB from Brentwood Academy. Runners at second and third. Nobody out. Team Navy trying to put some runs up on the board. They're down by 4. Called strike from French, who had a 1-2-3 fifth inning. Now facing some adversity here. Left-handed swinging Ugla fouls that one back. He's hitting in Beckett Hazelhoon's spot. Jake Soborowski on deck. The 0-2. This is out. back away from that inside fastball. Count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sun was out briefly a couple of innings ago, but has brightened a bit here in Gallatin. Still plenty of cloud cover. Started at 75 degrees, and we're all the way up to 79. Sliced foul into the parking lot. Sun out now, though. Bright and sunny. 2 on, 2-2 pitch. Just got a piece of that one, did Ugla. Soporowski will handle another foul ball. Cooper Nevin started off a full count pitch, just got nicked with an inside offering from Gavin French. And then Silas Porter drilled one out to left center field. Went all the way to the Jersey Mike's sign out in left center. Another one. Late swing there by Ugla. That hits in and out of the bullpen down the left field line. There you go. There David is, our PA man, playing what I love to hear after about 3 or 4 foul balls. 2 strike count, staying alive. 2-2. This is down, full count Ministries, full count. Got the supporters and sponsors signs up out in left center and right center field. Full count Ministry has one out there in right center. Right next to the MGM Industries sign. MGM is the donator of the brand new windows here. I say brand new, they're a couple of years old now, but they were a godsend from my buddy Joe Gaskins. Full count pitch coming. It's ball 4. And Ugla reaches. The first 3 have reached base for Team Navy, and now Jake Soporowski will get his first plate appearance. Team Navy is substituting in the top of the 6th inning. These players all got in as defensive substitutions, now getting their first chance with the stick. First pitch from French in there for a called strike. Brown is on deck. Ground ball to short, could be 2. Over 2. Second for 1 to throw to first, not in time. RBI fielder's choice by Soporowski drives in a run. Runners will be at the corners with 1 out. And Barrett Brown, the switch hitting catcher / shortstop, steps in. Seven to 4 is the score.
From White House, Barrett Brown.
Barrett's still sporting a little bit of that leftover bleach blonde hair. Takes the first pitch low and inside. Not sure if his dad Brian is here in attendance or if he had to work today. He is keeping Davidson County safe. Swing and a miss. Texted me just a little bit ago to make sure that I knew that Barrett was in at shortstop. If he's not here, he is listening in on the Vol State Sports Network as that changeup comes back around and gets over the plate. Brown now down in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners at the corners might be the last batter, although there is someone still standing on deck. Started to go. Pitch gets by the catcher. Not sure if they'll check. Runner at second is going to take off for third. The tag, not in time. As the wild pitch scores Porter, and Soporowski moves up 2 bases on the wild pitch. So a run in and a runner at third, and a full 2-2 pitch, or 2-2 now. That was ball 2. There we go. So take the runner off of first. And Brown looks at the 2-2 outside, and we'll have a full count. Ministries full count. Let's get the right camera here. 2-2 is fouled straight back. 2 runs in for Team Navy, and it's now 7-5. 1 hit in the inning off of an aluminum bat. There's also a hit batter, and that is strike 3 called. Brown thought that pitch might have been up around the chest, but he is rung up for the final out here in the 6th. 2 runs in the inning on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left aboard. Headed to the bottom of the 6th for Team White. Caleb Casey back out. We'll take a break. Be right back. Caleb Casey back out on the mound for Team Navy. 1-2-3 inning in the 5th. Going to face Elijah Miller, Kalen Chesney, and the top of the lineup for Team White. Casey misses low and away. Miller reached on an error and scored in the 2nd and singled. Basically manufactured his own run. Single, stolen base at 2nd, stole 3rd. Ground ball to 3rd. Backhanded, and the strong throw by Silas Porter. Retires Miller.
Number 1 from Rock Central, Kalen Chesney.
Kalen Chesney, the left fielder, stands in. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. Squaring around a bunt, lays one down foul for strike 1. See Cam Hamsley from Roane State Community College. He's here. Youngest, I think he's still the youngest head coach in Tennessee JUCO baseball. Changeup misses outside, ball 1. Sun shining now. See if we've gotten up to 80. Still have not made it to 80, which is absolutely fine with these guys. I'm sure there's a called strike at the top of the zone. Chesney, the 10th batter in Team White's lineup. Sidearm slider, breaking pitch, lands inside. Chesney from Knox Central High School fouls that one off. These are guys that looking for places to play after their high school careers are finished. Is jam shot down the left field line. That's going to drop in front of Jax Jones. Throw into second base. Keeps Chesney at first. He's now 1 for 3. Casey's first base runner. His first hit. Right in on the hands of Chesney, but Chesney fought it off down that left field line. Jax Jones still in left. Joseph Mosley still in center. It's Keaton Ugla out in right field. Throw over. Kanan Krogh came in the bottom of the 4th for Zane Smith is at the plate. He walked in his first at-bat. It's one into left field. That's a base hit. And runners at first and second. For Team White.
Number 22, from Dobbins Bennett, Andrew Riley.
Riley will get his 4th at-bat. He's still 0 for 0. Been hit by a pitch and walked twice. Runner from second takes off. Pitch is swung on. Drilled out to left field. Back goes Jones. He's still going back. Makes a running catch. And his throw back into the infield. Will finally get the right camera angle. Nice play out there by Jones to haul that one in for out number 2.
Matthew Schroffel.
Matt Schroffel stands in. He's had a big day. He's 2 for 2, been on base all 3 times he's come to the plate. Also had the only home run of the ball game as that ball gets by Jamarian Green. Not sure if he got crossed up on the pitch that he called with Casey, but that'll go down as a pass ball on my unofficial score sheet. Moves runners to second and third. Schroffel bats here with 2 outs and 2 on. Casey trying to finish off his. And he runs, misses just inside. And in a real baseball game right now, you probably just say, Mr. Schroffel, you go on down to first base. I'll take my chances with the next guy. Fastball right in on the hands for ball 3. Schroffel single, drove in a run in the first. 3-run home run in the second, was hit by a pitch. Pops this one up. Caleb Casey should get out of the inning as Mosley comes in to make the catch to retire the side. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on base as we are through 6. 1 more inning to go. I would assume that if the white team is still up, they will still hit in the bottom of the 7th. So we'll take a break and be right back on the Vol State Sports Network.
The demand for mechatronics professionals is on the rise. Students get to earn a wage and college credit simultaneously via our work-based learning program. This hands-on experience gives them a competitive edge in the job market. Industries like automotive, aerospace, electronics, healthcare, and even mining rely heavily on these systems. These positions offer competitive salaries and a chance to contribute to the cutting-edge technologies that are shaping the world around us. Join us in pioneering the future of manufacturing through the power of mechatronics. Visit volstate.edu to start blazing your pathway now. Classes are available now at the Gallatin and Cookeville campuses. Every day, all around the nation, people find themselves in need of a hero. Fire and emergency medical responders are those heroes we need. They make the difference between life and death. If you desire to make a difference in your community, Vol State is leading the way in training everyday heroes. We offer EMS, paramedic, and fire science programs. Spring 2024 enrollment is now open. Visit volstate.edu to learn more.
New pitcher for Team White, number 19, Randon Fillers from Greenville High School. Rising senior, 6'3", 190-pound right-hander. The fifth pitcher on for Team White. First batter that he will face is Brooks Durham from Lawrence County, who is pinch hitting here for Junior Mathis. Extended time for Mr. Fillers to get warmed up. Don't want to get too much music in on the broadcast. We don't want to get kicked off the air. YouTube will do it. Pitching from the stretch, and first fastball misses outside to Durham. Six foot, 190-pound rising junior. Foul tips that one into the glove. On deck, Joseph Mosley, the center fielder. Breaking pitch started right at Durham's left hip, maybe his upper, maybe a rib area there, and landed inside. He thought he was going to take one in the ribs there. 2-1, same pitch, lands at his back right foot. 3-1 is the count. Three hits for the Navy squad. They've scored 5 runs. And a leadoff walk.
Number 3 for Innisfield, Joseph Mosley.
Joseph Mosley, the center fielder, stands in. Been hit by a pitch. Throw over to first as Durham was leading off. Randon Fillers trying to sneak one in. Fastball misses up to Mosley. He's wearing the skinny pants. Get those high tops going. He knew there was some rain in the area yesterday. 1-0 pitch, misses outside. Kind of high steps as he backs away from the batter's box. He's got a dance that he does. Another throw over. Durham back in time. I believe that is still Schroeffel over there at first base. Fillers struggling to throw strikes. Parker Free still behind the plate. Mark Sackerman still at third base. I see as they turn around, I can see their numbers. 3-0 pitch, sails high, and ball 4. Back-to-back walks. We'll bring Caleb Casey to the plate. In a team meeting. All right. We're all pitchers here. I have no idea if they're all pitchers. Sackerman infield only. But I appreciate them doing this because now as they walk away, we'll see their number. Got a couple of no numbers. Grayson Wright is a shortstop, and there's an extended conversation going on. I'm guessing maybe Randon Fillers is not feeling good. Coach, not sure, is that Drew Patterson from Carnes right there, David? Do you know who the coach is that goes out there? Don't know these coaches. Wearing blue. Maybe Casey Taylor from Sevier County, because I think he's got an S on that hat. It looks like we're going to get a new pitcher. Dehydrated. He might be He's saying, he's shaking his head no. He's not giving any appearance as though he's wanting to continue on. Or maybe he's answering, do you want to come out of the game? Maybe that's what he's answering to. Rand and Fillers walk the first two. Sometimes you can just get too excited. We'll go wide. Casey Yaks out there. We don't want to get that on the broadcast. Not full view anyway. The athletic trainer here at Vol State is Justin McKinney, but that is not Justin, so I'm not sure if TBCA brought their own trainer. It looks like Fillers is going to try. Fire a few pitches here, see if he can continue. Walked Brooks Durham and Joseph Mosley. Nope, that's a big K on his hat. That's going to be Drew Patterson. I thought that was an S. I talked to him before the game, and his name is listed first on the coaches line here. Drew Patterson, Brandon Roberts of Knox Central, Rob Stacy from Knox West, and Casey Taylor from Sevier County as Caleb Casey stands in. He's 1 for 2. Had an RBI single in the third, grounded out back to the pitcher in the fifth. Bats here with 2 on and nobody out. Top of the 7th inning, takes a pitch high at 85 miles an hour. Says the radar gun on the Toyota of Gallatin scoreboard. Thanks to Eric Carr and Jake Thompson. Jake Thompson's the famous Facebook actor that you see on these commercials. Coach Jim McGuire at Vol State, also Johnny Lynn, the head men's basketball coach. A couple of commercials that ran a couple of years ago. His count now goes 2 balls and no strikes. Let's see if he gets one to Casey here, and everything is high from Fillers. Team White will stick around in that home dugout. They'll take on Team Royal following this contest. There's a 3-0 pitch in there. Surprised Caleb Casey didn't hack away on the 3-0 pitch. Chokes up a little bit on that bat, waiting for the 3-1, and it is yanked down to first base. As the bases are loaded with walks. And we're going to move down to Jax Jones, as I would assume Jaden Aaron, the catcher, might be warming up a batter. So moving down to the 10-hole batter, Jax Jones is 0 for 2. Ball 1 outside.
Columbia Academy, number 4, Jack Jones.
Pitch down, and again, Fillers not feeling good, bending over, and I think that's going to do it. 2-0 count. Not sure, he just might be dehydrated. We'll take a break. There's going to be a new pitcher, so we will take a break, show you the Toyota Gallatin commercial with Johnny Lynn.
Man, thanks to that ball and personal price you gave me, I was able to scoop me up some new kicks.
Really? I like those. You look like you're ready for a marathon now.
You know, on second thought, we're always looking for some fresh talent. Have you thought about going back and playing?
Really? Man, have I ever. Wow.
go. There you go, buddy.
Jake, you for real, Coach?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing about the personal price, Coach. Everybody at Toyota Gallatin gets it. That's what makes us so special.
Well, on second thought, I think we're all booked up.
Come on, Coach. For real? Give me a shot.
We'll pass.
Oh, come on. Wow.
Grayson Wright, the new pitcher on for Randon Fillers. We had to leave due to illness, I would assume. Grayson Wright comes out of shortstop. He's wearing the no number. The new shortstop is Carter Branson from Carnes. He is a rising junior. Nope. Sophomore, 2028, 5'9", 150 pounds. So Wright comes in to pitch. Carter Branson, the new shortstop here in the top of the 7th. Tough break for Randon Fillers. Excited to come and show your abilities here in the Tennessee Baseball Coaches Association showcase here at Vol State, Gallatin, Tennessee. And not sure if the excitement got to him or exactly what it was, but he had to leave this ball game. 2-0 count to Jax Jones. Grayson Wright, the shortstop, now ready to face a left-handed hitting left fielder. Swing and a miss on the 2-0. Sacrament at third. Branson at short. Something off speed there, lands up. Ball 3. Mason Dugan still at second, and Matt Schroeffel down at first base. Bases loaded, 3-1 pitch. Down low, ball 4. And another run in. 4 straight walks of the Navy squad. That'll bring up Cooper Nebben. Swing and a miss. Nebben was hit by a pitch and scored in his first at-bat. Fouls that one off, breaking pitch. As Wright gets ahead. The 0-2. Swing and a miss on a breaking pitch, and there's out number 1.
Number 8 from Page, Silas Porter.
Silas Porter will come to the plate. He doubled in the 6th. 7-6, the Navy with the tying run 90 feet away. That's Joseph Mosley. Caleb Casey at second's the go-ahead. Popped up in the infield. Infield fly roll as Branson makes the catch. Wright coming in, picking up 2 outs.
Number 7
after
Academy, Keaton Ugla.
Walking Jones. Now Keaton Ugla gets his second AB. 2 outs, bases loaded. Ugla fouled a lot of pitches out of play to the left. Looked like he was trying to go to left field. His first pitch in there for Grayson Wright. from Bearden High School. There's a called strike that on a pitch that had to shout at the outside corner. 0-2, yeah. I can see how you would have put a ball on that. 0-2 is high. Ugla would have had to have a telephone pole to hit that one. That's second strike. We are running up against the time limit, though. It's 11:02. Game started just a little bit before 9. Tries to go down that left field line and right in front of the Rawlings sign in front of the left field bullpen. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Former pitching coach Braden Kell, now at Trevecca, is here in attendance. The Maryland native. Another changeup, it appears, from Grayson Wright. On in relief of Randon Fillers. Threw to 3.5 batters. Could not find the strike zone, just wasn't feeling good and had to leave this game. Grayson Wright came from shortstop. Walked Jax Jones, but retired Cooper Nevin and Silas Porter. There's a ground ball, and that's going to get to third. The throw to second base. Nice job by Sackerman. The throw over to Dugan, the only play he had. And a third out recorded at second base. 1 run in the inning, no hits, no errors, 3 runners left on. So the Navy will get the 7-6 win, but we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. As the white squad will, I think, Navy's going out, so we'll take a break. We'll be right back on the Vol State Sports Network.
We're all working in the cloud. But what really is the cloud? If you start pulling back the clouds themselves, you find out it's an infrastructure. Computer science is really computer engineering. Right now,
Middle Tennessee is quickly becoming a growing tech hub with several IT companies that are looking for skilled workers.
if you're pursuing the CIT program at Ball State, you're preparing yourself to fill those positions.
Have you ever wondered what happens when you click Buy It Now? A whole series of transactions take place, from the manufacturer to your front door.
That is logistics and supply chain management.
At Vol State, we offer end-to-end supply chain courses.
Going into the future, our students need to understand these processes. A lot of business is dependent upon getting a product on time. Students here at Vol State are able to leave here with that knowledge.
Because the supply chain
is counting on me.
Tim Reese and Susan Reese now here at the press box. We are in the bottom of the 7th inning in this showcase. Team White will get their 7th at-bat. Scheduled, Mark Sackerman, Parker Free, Grayson Wright, but we'll see if that's who comes to the plate. It is. Looks like Team White is, they got a Game 1 squad and they have a Game 2 squad, Drew Patterson told me. So new pitcher on the mound for Team Navy. They're trotting their number 1 out there, Jack Emerson from Lawrence County. 2027 grad, 5'9", 145 pounds. I can't remember being 145 pounds. That's a half a person. That's a whole me ago. Sackerman getting his 4th at-bat. First pitch swinging. Comes up empty. Sackerman walked in the first, struck out in the third, popped out to the third baseman in the 4th. Looking for his first hit of the ball game. Takes a called strike. At this point in time, you better cover that plate. He is right up on it. 1-2 pitch. Lifts out to right field. That may fall. It will fall into the glove of Keaton Ugla. He was playing shallow. Out number 1 for Emerson.
Number 9, from Oak Ridge, Parker Free.
Parker Free at the plate for Team White. .80-mile-an-hour fastball, a little bit up from Emerson. 6 pitcher on for Team Navy. Gets a called strike on the outside corner. Lane Brown started the game. Dylan Thompson, Kaysen Springer, Micah Pitts, Caleb Casey, and now Jack Emerson. Emerson missing high with that fastball. Ground ball to short, backhanded by Brown. To throw in the ground over to Soporowski, and the runner is safe at first base. He just beat that one out. That's going to be an infield single. Brown tried to make sure he didn't sail one over the head of Soporowski and reaches on the infield single, and we'll have a pinch runner as Warren East will come in from Oak Ridge. He starts to run, the pitch is swung on, lifted out to shallow left center field. Barrett Brown out on the outfield grass makes the catch. Back in safely at first base is Warren East.
From Oak Ridge, number 3, Warren Best. Now batting number 8 from West, Mason Dugan.
Mason Dugan with 2 outs and a runner at first steps in. He's 1 for 2. Singled and scored in the second. Throw over to first is Warren East, who was on the run on the first pitch, gets back in time. Bluff's going to second as that pitch misses down. Dugan grounded out in his last plate appearance. He's from West High School. Pops that one straight over the press box. Finished my 4th year broadcasting here with full count. Full count. Well, I'm in my 5th year at full count rhythm, but finished 4 years at Vol State. We've had these windows up here for 3 years, and we've had one foul ball get over that screen and hit one of these MGM windows. Just missed. Nope, we're going to say it hit him. Hit batter, puts Dugan on base. If I'm Dugan, I'm saying no, I want to hit. Runners now at first and second with 2 outs. Brings up Amari Lethgo.
Number 10 from Hall, Amari Lethgo.
Seven runs, 10 hits for the White squad. Each team has 1 error. Runner takes off into second base, and he is out. Lethgo's not going to get the bat. That's not what you want to see. As a caught stealing, Jay Green ends the ball game with a 2-5 caught stealing of Warren East. No runs, 1 hit. Hit that final button down there. See that final button? Right over here where my finger is. There you go, hit that. And 7-6 is the final. Team White defeats Team Navy. 6 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for Navy. 7 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error. Be about 30 minutes before we can get the field ready for Team Royal versus Team White. It will carry it right here on the Vol State Sports Network. For Dr. Wendy Tostenson, the president here at Vol State, and Athletic Director Bobby Hudson and Head Coach Jim McGuire, this is Tim Reese saying so long for now on end of game one. You've been listening and watching on the Vol State Sports Network.